Okay, to set the scene. Roman's birthday. They had a nice 5 minutes in the morning before shit hit the fan. And Jacob was returned to the Warren via the barrier. And Agnes and Ever talked to her brother, Magnus, Saint Magnus, who just generally an asshole. Said he speculated about people being in the Warren, like Fyodor and On. Asked Agnes for On.
Yeah, asked for her.
What she would be willing
and asked what would make her give her up.
Agnes was like, nothing. Fuck you. Nice try, clown.
Fuck off.
And then Jacob's like, sees Romero. He's like, fuck you. You were there. Things are getting dicey. They all go back to Romero and Ever's apartment in the Warren, which is Lilia's old apartment, which has locks on the outside and is far away from everybody else. And Jacob continues to be like, fuck this guy. He's not, don't listen to him. He was with Magnus. Ever's like, I trust him. Will shows up. Everyone's there.
Everyone's there.
Colin's there. No one's doing anything about that. Just letting this child witness all of these fighting and borderline triggering events. And then everyone goes to bed. And Agnes and Roman go back to their apartment, which is where we are now.
No, wait, Jacob got something to eat, and then they took Jacob to On.
Oh, right. Well, was that all the same?
That was all the same night
episode?
Because then Roman gave him the jacket, and because Jacob didn't get cleaned up, even though Agnes kept being like, "Do you want to get cleaned up?" And then he had gone.
Wait, but didn't he talk to On at the beginning of episode 21? Wait, which is all the same night?
Yeah, because we didn't finish that night in that session. I don't think. Like in session 20, we didn't finish that night. I don't think.
I think that was 21. Wait, let me pull up the...
Because I know Jacob was still messed up looking when he saw
On.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roman's birthday. Okay. Okay, no, him going to see On is episode 21, because that's the one we didn't finish. So that's the one where they take Jacob to go see On. They get him clean. They get him some food and clean, like, so he's not ready to kill her. And then they take him to go see On, and then he gets the jacket, and then he leaves and goes to the Camarilla headquarters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's still February 27th.
Right. Just send me a message. Oh, to be real time.
Oh my gosh, wait, was that the same night that... Is this all one night?
It is all one night. Oh, fuck. Be Real is the worst app. It's like...
It is really, it's awful.
It's so bad. It never works.
Never.
I give up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so and then Jacob leaves to go to the Camarilla headquarters, and Will goes, and then this is all the same night, and then
This is crazy. I thought these were two
I know, I
nights.
did too, and then Colin, they have to deal with Colin, who vamps out and
Yeah.
almost kills somebody.
Yeah.
And then Will kind of takes Colin back to
Because
bed.
Roman had left
and
to do
didn't.
work.
Yeah, Roman
So
didn't
he
see.
doesn't know about Colin.
He doesn't know about Colin. He knows about everything else up to this point.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know about Colin. So that's the point at which they go to bed on that night. So okay, we can't break this by episode. We have to just break this by day, because there's February 27th, end of Roman's birthday, which is this moment, and then there's February 28th, which is after Jacob comes back. We find out Will got a promotion, and then we get Jesse, and Magnus is like, "Oop, I also want Colin. So if you can just like hand over the kids, it'd be great." And then I'll stop throwing people in your fence, or maybe not, because it's fun.
I don't think he will. like a cat.
Yeah. Okay, so Roman is at home in their apartment on February 27th. Like it's been a stressful day. He doesn't know the full extent of it, but it's been a stressful day. And
Yeah. I forgot about Colin. It was quite the day.
Yeah, and Agnes comes home, keys in the entry to the door. There's music playing on a record player, and the door to the like office is open, and you can see Roman sitting at the desk in there with a few of the encyclopedia volumes piled up, and is looking at them, and probably so engrossed in that, and also with the music on, doesn't hear you open the door and come in.
And she gets home and just has a bit of relief kind of wash over her, finally being, home for the night. And walks into the office and probably just stands there for a moment and just kind of just watching him in a moment where he thinks he's not being observed. And she smiles. And already just feels a little relaxed, just given the softness of the environment, I guess, the comfort. And she'll walk in and kind of just wrap her arms around his shoulders as a greeting.
He like grabs your arms and holds them. Welcome home.
Hi. How was the rest of your night?
It was okay. How was yours?
It was eventful.
He like turns around and gets up.
I imagine is she like covered in blood from the...
Did she clean up before she left college? Because she would have been leaving. She would have
like cleaned up, but like is her shirt?
It's probably,
because I don't think that she came back to change. So. Yeah. So she's clean in the face, but
he at that he turns around and stands up and then notices the blood on your shirt. Oh my God, Agnes, what happened? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Colin was hungry and things got a little out of control, but it's okay. Um, everyone's okay. So it could have been a lot worse.
Okay.
He
Come, let us sit. And
yeah,
he like
I
grabs your hand and leads you into the living room area and pulls you to sit down on the couch with him.
yeah, she'll sit and she probably like slips her shoes off and pulls her feet up onto the couch. Have you been home long?
Not very long.
Good. Yeah, well, Colin, we were just trying to find a different way for him to, you know, to eat, and
You're right then, the bags are not working.
no, they weren't working. So, he did it while someone was sleeping, but he didn't really have any control. He couldn't stop himself. Will had to pull him off. It was,
But
it's a mess.
it seems like it was a mess. Everyone is okay?
Yeah, everyone's okay.
Emotionally?
Well, I hope so. Will's talking to him, so I think he'll be okay. It definitely was traumatic for him, though.
Do you think it will be a recurring problem?
I really hope not. I'm not sure. I think he might end up being scared to do it again, and
That's
that can
not
make it
going
a
to be
problem.
good. Well, we need to find a solution for that.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the best thing to do, though. To help him, he didn't really have this problem with Lilia or Tomlin
No, we did
or
not.
Orin.
He's so young.
He's so young. Can't imagine. It just breaks my heart for him.
We'll figure something out, I hope.
Yeah, we will. We've got a lot to figure out.
We have a lot to figure out, yes. Are you okay?
I don't know. I mean, I guess so.
I'll pick a new question. That was a silly one. Tell me about this Magnus. What could you tell about him? Any kind of weakness or something that might be helpful?
Well, he's certainly very confident. I'm really worried about what he's going to do.
Do you have any idea?
don't, but he said he's determined to get on, and he said he's going to figure out a way in. We can't keep him out forever. I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if he I'm scared he's going to try to hurt her family, to try to get her.
We will not let him do that.
What if we can't stop him? And I've already put the Warren at risk. I've already put our family at risk.
Agnes, don't say those things. Besides, what's done is done. I think that we need to trust in our son. The Warren is safe. He will not get inside. So first we need to worry about what he's going to do outside of the Warren.
Yeah, you're right.
Is there anyone outside that he could use to attract your attention? Or any of our attention?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for starters, Lilia leaves to go work at the Camarilla. She goes out there, and
she's not going to do that anymore.
Okay.
I'm sure that Juno will figure something out.
Good. That's a relief. I don't know if he would even know that she's my friend, but my landlord. I hate to see something happen to her. It's been a while since I've spoken to her. I think she's safe.
We could always bring her down here.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Okay. I do not think that we should trust Romero.
I don't think we should either.
Or ever for that matter.
I agree. The amount of time they're spending together, I wouldn't be surprised if, I don't know. What do we do?
I don't know. In general, with them.
Well, if you have an answer to either, I'm happy to hear it.
Well, I think with them we should just keep them locked up if they'll allow it. They're not too much to be outside.
Okay.
Perhaps we also feed them incorrect information.
That's a good idea.
Just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. I guess once we make a plan, we'll know what to tell them.
Exactly. I'm glad that your friends are here and safe.
Me too.
Even though it is a little weird to have so many.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
Other people around.
Yeah. Not very used to it, but I'm glad to know they're safe.
I am too. I'm worried about Anne.
Me too.
I don't understand
exactly?
how she gets away from all of the guards.
I don't either. It's impressive,
It's very impressive.
but
If
it's
this
a
were not
problem.
such a dire situation, I would be very impressed and, I want to teach her more, but oh my god. I'm glad we have the cameras, but it's still... I feel like I have to have someone in the security team just looking at the cameras for her all day.
Well, I mean, once she loses the guards, that's probably where they should go first.
Yes. It just seems like whenever we figure out how to find her, she figures out how to hide better.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to her. I mean, it's not like the guards are really restricting her much.
I think she does it for entertainment. She's a sweet kid.
Yeah.
But it's getting hard for me to convince people to be assigned to her.
Really?
Nobody wants to be humiliated.
Well, that's fair.
And I feel like we cannot tell Jacob about it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Part of me hoped that he was going to tell her something.
Yes.
Not everything, but
I hope
enough
that is
for her to know that there's something going on. That's,
I worry that she's going to find out some other way.
So do I.
She at least needs to know that. I don't know. I guess she knows that she's in danger, but she does not know from what.
No. She doesn't know how serious this is.
But if she finds out, I don't know, perhaps that would trigger the thing we do not want to happen down here.
Think it would?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Garou.
Neither do I. I don't. Well, that's another thing to worry about.
Yes. Yes, it is. We have many things to worry about.
So many.
I'm so glad we never had young children. Not that I'm glad we can provide safety for them now, but oh my god.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Like, can you imagine? How do people have babies?
I know.
It seems so stressful.
It really does. Now that I really think about it, it's like a lot to handle.
It seems like a lot to handle. I wish we had not let Jacob leave.
Yeah.
I'm second guessing that decision.
Yeah, it didn't feel the best. Why are you second guessing it though?
I don't know. He just is very unpredictable.
Yeah. Makes me nervous.
I don't want to have to fight him on top of the Sabbat.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have to.
I hope not. I feel like we are already strapped for people. Like,
I think if we have to worry about Jacob, it would be after the Sabbat is dealt with.
okay, well, we'll put off that worry for tomorrow then.
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
I have no idea. If we do not give him on, then we need to be prepared to fight him.
I think we need to be prepared to fight him. We can't give her to him.
I just want a way to, I don't know, to outthink him. We don't know how committed he is to this. How long will he chase her?
I don't know. It's too risky to move her.
No, of course we cannot move her. How far do you think that Grace got in her work with the Garou?
Did you look at her file?
I did.
That's really all I know. They had some successes, but they're not around anymore.
I mean, Anne was raised with vampires.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps that would make a difference for the outcome.
It might.
Protecting a human child is going to be so difficult, Agnes. I don't know how we're going to do it.
I know. But we'll find a way.
And what is our backup plan?
You have something in mind?
I don't think that you're going to like it.
You're probably right. But we're brainstorming, so
We don't know exactly why he wants her. But perhaps he would not want her if she is different somehow. Kindred or Garou.
maybe it's possible. It's also possible maybe he wants her more than...
That is true. I wish we knew what he wanted.
So do I.
It's so specific. And it doesn't seem to be aimed at Jacob. He got off too easy for that.
No. I'm sure we can figure it out. I mean, what could he do with her? A lot.
And why would he want her specifically? If they just need Gyaru, perhaps we could replace her with someone. Take someone from the lab.
Good idea. Worth a shot. He could also maybe, I don't know, maybe he wants something like what the Camarilla wants.
To embrace her.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Don't know.
Agnes. There are so many people after her.
So many. Why do I always have to get involved?
Because you are too kind to everyone. And I love that. But maybe be a little less friendly next time.
Yeah, I think that's good advice. Thank you.
We will figure it out. And if we have to fight him, we certainly have a lot of people. They are not the best fighters.
I'm sure he probably has people.
I'm sure about that.
I don't think we're strong enough to fight him.
Perhaps we need allies.
Yeah. Do.
I thought perhaps Jacob could get us help from the Camarilla, but I don't know if that's true.
I'll have to talk to him. See if he can't try. I don't think I would have any more luck.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. If only there was a way to draw their attention to it.
Like what?
I don't know, just something that they couldn't ignore as Sabat. They were so quick to dismiss any idea of it. If they didn't have the option to dismiss it, then, well.
That is an interesting thought.
Yeah.
What could they not dismiss? A breach, perhaps. A big one.
True. Be able to look away from that.
We would have to stage it.
We don't know where the spot is currently, though. I worry that if we had even an idea of a location that's a place that we could point them, I worry without that they might find us.
I think perhaps with a common enemy, we will not be the priority for them. And once this Sabbat is gone, we have other plans. And it will not matter.
Okay.
What kind of preach do you think would be big enough and Sabbat enough?
That's a good question. We could ask Fyodor.
That's a good idea.
He would know better than us.
Agnes, if we do this, I think the smallest amount of people should know about it as possible.
I agree.
The more people think that it is actually the Sabbat, the better.
Yeah. Tell anyone. Only the people who have to know will know.
If we are going to do this, people are going to have to do things they do not want to do to make it convincing.
What do you mean?
If you are going to have a Sabbat masquerade breach, they must be doing things that the Sabbat would be doing.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't think it is a reason to not do it. I think we are effectively at war.
We have to have help. If this is the only way to get it, then
I don't know. I don't know the strength of the anarchs to know if that is even worth exploring.
I'm not certain either, but
And I don't know if they would help with a problem in Manhattan.
it's another good point. I don't think it. I don't think it would hurt to ask.
Perhaps you should ask.
I believe I'm still owed some favors, so maybe that will come in handy now. Well, it's something of a plan.
We have a few ideas, that is for sure. Perhaps we sleep on it and we come back tomorrow refreshed and we will fill in the pieces that are missing.
I think that sounds like a great idea. I wish your birthday could have been more about you.
You know, I do not like for it to be about me. So this
Well,
was
I would
good.
have liked for it to have been about you.
Okay, well, next
And
year.
I mean more of just wish we could have spent the whole night together.
Well, I wish for that, of course. Perhaps on my kindred birthday we'll do that.
All right.
Gives us a few months for all of this to settle down.
Okay. Can't wait.
I wish it was now,
So do I.
but I will count down the days. And we will speak to no one on that day.
Absolutely
We
no
will
one.
lock the door.
Yeah. Now I'm really excited for it.
Well, you can count down the days too.
I will.
Come. We must go to bed. Begin again tomorrow. Perhaps the day's sleep will hold some answers for us.
Maybe. Go to bed.
He
She
gets up and pulls Agnes to her feet.
She gets up, and I think when she stands up, she kind of pulls him closer and just wraps her arms around him in a really big hug.
They stand there
Holds
for a
on to
long
him.
time. Before, eventually they both can feel that the dawn is moments away and go to the bed just in time to not have their day sleep on the floor.